Hey, before we begin, this isn't just a fight. This is a war between two legends, two icons, two gods in the eyes of the world. Batman versus Superman. The Dark Knight versus the last son of Krypton. A man who lost everything versus a man who could lose it all. This isn't about who's stronger. It's about what they stand for. And what happens when hope turns into fear. Night falls over Gotham. The sky is painted with heavy clouds, and thunder grumbles in the distance. Somewhere above the rooftops, a red and blue streak cuts across the sky, faster than sound, eyes glowing with purpose. It's not just a hero flying in. It's judgment itself. Superman lands. The ground beneath him cracks. Dust rises. His cape settles. Across from him, in the rain, stands a darker figure. Still, waiting. A man wrapped in armor, forged in fear. The Bat of Gotham. They say a god cannot be challenged, but tonight, a mortal disagrees. There are no crowds, no cameras, just silence between two titans, and a question that hangs heavy in the air. How far are you willing to go to protect what you believe in? Superman takes a step forward, voice calm but strained. Bruce, this isn't the way. You don't have to do this. But Batman doesn't answer. He's already made his choice. He throws a smoke grenade, not to hide, but to disrupt. The gas is laced with kryptonite particles. Superman stumbles. His strength falters. The air tastes like poison. Batman strikes. The armor isn't just metal, it's strategy. Every inch designed to exploit the weaknesses of a god. Hydraulics enhance his strength, reflexes calibrated, movement rehearsed 1,000 times in simulation. But this isn't a simulation. This is war. Superman counters. He's still fast, still powerful. A single blow from him sends Batman skidding across the street, tearing through a parked car. But Bruce gets up, blood in his mouth, a cracked rib. Doesn't matter. Pain is temporary. Mission is forever. They fight like forces of nature. Batman, grounded, calculating, brutal. Superman, explosive, raw, reactive. Every blow tells a story. Every dodge, a memory of past loss, past pain, past guilt. Superman tries to reason. This isn't justice. You're blinded by fear. But Batman hears none of it. All he sees is power without accountability, a god with no limits. And in his mind, that kind of power always turns dark. Eventually. He launches a kryptonite grenade. Direct hit. Superman falls to one knee, coughing, struggling. Batman walks closer. You're not brave. Men are brave. He slams him with everything he has, again and again. Concrete breaks, steel bends. Superman, weakened, barely holds on. But then, something changes. Superman looks up, not with rage, not with fury, with sadness. You're letting them make us enemies, Bruce. We're not enemies. Batman pauses for just a second. Doubt creeps in, but it's buried under years of trauma. He raises the kryptonite spear, and then he hears it. Not from Superman, from himself. A name. Martha. The spear stops. His world freezes. His heart races. That name, his mother's name, the same name Superman just whispered in desperation. Not as a god, not as a soldier, as a son. Bruce backs away. The mask, once full of wrath, cracks. He sees Clark, not an alien, not a threat, but a man with parents, a man with fears, a man who just wanted to save people. And suddenly, it all crashes down. This fight was never about good versus evil. It was fear versus hope. Batman drops the spear, steps back, looks to the sky. The storm still rages, but inside, something shifts. He offers a hand. "You're not my enemy. Not anymore." Superman takes it, weak, but still proud. The world might still fear him, but tonight, one man chose to see him for who he really is. Not a god, a protector, a friend. And as they stand there, side by side, battered, broken, but not defeated, the world begins to change. Not because of power, not because of vengeance, but because two men on opposite sides remembered what it means to be human. So next time someone asks, who would win in a fight, Batman or Superman? Tell them this: they both lose if they forget why they fight in the first place.